See, there are three terms which are related to the field of taxonomy, and I wish to explain the meaning of these three terms. One is tautonymy, other one is homonym, and the third one is synonym. But before I explain these three terms, I should tell that in the field of taxonomy, we actually name certain animals or plants or even microorganisms based on certain rules. We characterize them and classify them into different taxonomic categories. So taxonomy is actually a field of biology that deals with naming, characterization, and classification of organisms. So when we talk about naming, we actually talk about binomial or binominal uh, nomenclature. So let us see uh, the meaning of these two. See, the binomial nomenclature is the term which is mainly used in the field of zoology. That is, animal science people, they should use the term binomial nomenclature. And plant biologists, they use the term binomial nomenclature. See, the meaning of this first one is to name nomenclature. That is, two separate, names are used for genus and species, and both names could be same, or both could be different. So that is binomial nomenclature. And in case of binomial nomenclature also, the generic and species name are written, but these two words, that is genus word and the species word, must be different. So and other point is that actually there are certain organizations which deals with the aspect of systematics and taxonomy. There is an organization that is International Code of Zoological Nomenclature, and that organization actually deals with animals nomenclature. So ICZN that decides all the criteria which could be adopted for naming animals, and so many other aspects related with taxonomy are actually decided in the congregations or conferences which are held time to time. And there is another independent organization, that is International Code of Nomenclature for Algae, Fungi, and Plants. So they deal subjects related to plants, algae, and fungi. Now, as I just said, that when we name an animal, we actually use two words. The first word will be generic name, and the second one will be species name. So that is referred as binomial nomenclature, and sometimes the third name is also required, that is subspecies name. And if three names are being given to an organism, to an animal, then it will be trinominal nomenclature. Like we humans are known by three names, like Homo sapiens sapiens. So Homo is genus name, sapiens is species name, and the third word sapiens is subspecies name. Then tautonymy is permitted. What is tautonymy? Actually, I want to make acquainted you people that if species and genus, means genus, species, both names are written by the same word, then it is tautonymy, and that is permitted in case of animals nomenclature. That is, you can name an animal by a specific word which will be for genus, and exactly the same word will also be used for species, whereas this tautonymy is not allowed in the field of plant biology, or for naming an alga or a fungus. So this is important thing to understand. So tautonym that actually deals with those names which indicate genus and species both words same. Like in case of rat, means there is a specific species of rat. It is called as ratus ratus. See, both words are exactly same. Snake, a kind of poisonous snake, is Nasa Nasa, and then there is Western gorilla, which is named as Gorilla Gorilla. In case of American bison, its name is Bison Bison, and there is a freshwater species of fish that is called as Rita Rita. So in all these cases, we observe that both genus and species name uh, is being written by the same word. So this is tautonymy, and this is allowed only in case of animals nomenclature, and in case of plant nomenclature, this tautonymy is not allowed at all. Then the second word is homonym. Homonym means when same generic name or genus name is used for two different organisms belonging to two different groups of taxa. That is, two remotely connected taxa are there, or groups of animals are there, and they are being named by the same word or same name. So in that case, the senior synonym means the animal which was named first, that is considered valid, and the junior synonym, homonym is actually rejected, that is discarded, and a different name will be given to the junior homonym. For example, you see here Echidna. Echidna is the genus name which was given to an eel, that is moray eel, and this person Forster in 1777 named this eel as Echidna. And Cuvier, another well-known taxonomist, he used the same word Echidna for uh, spiny anteater, which is a prototherian mammal, in 1797. So, since the senior homonym is for this moray eel, this name is still being retained, whereas the second, that is junior homonym, that got discarded, and this spiny anteater is now called as Tachyglossus, means its generic name has been given Tachyglossus by Elizard in 1811. So this is the meaning of homonym, that is when these two different animals which belong to two different groups, they are given same generic name. In such conditions, the first one is actually retained and the second one will be given a different name. Then see, the third term is synonym. Synonym refers to different names for the same species. Sometimes a single species may be named by two or three names by different biologists. If this happens, then the senior one will be senior, synonym will be retained, and rest of the names will not be considered. For example, you can see here Strix scandiaca. This name was given to snow owl by Linnaeus, and unfortunately to the same bird, Linnaeus gave another name, that is Strix noctua. So this was actually junior synonym, and this name was actually discarded. So presently, now this Strix is known by another name, that is Bubo scandiacus. So this is the meaning of a synonym, that is when a particular animal is being known by more than one name, then in such case only appropriate name will be retained, or the first name will be retained, and next are other names which were given later, they will not be considered. So all junior synonyms will be discarded. So these are the meanings of the different terms in taxonomy, which quite often confuse students, and hope that this will be useful to know the meaning of um, the startonym, synonym, and homonym.